Hey, Podawans, good morning. What's going on? A little bit of drama today. Only because Gwen wanted it. Nothing more. So last night I went to Richard's. I was drinking my Coors, just having a little fun. And I said, oh, let me tune into Richard, see what's going on over there. So it turns out that Chloe and Richard think that rape is funny. So they were talking about Black Eagle raping Richard, wanted to have sex with Richard. This is how the show started, all right? I was just minding my own business. And somehow the audience, mostly cat ladies, thought this was funny. Uh, an old woman in her 70s wanting to have sex with Richard in his 40s and rape him. And I don't know, do things to him. So I said, okay, what the hell's going on here? This is not funny. This is sort of disgusting. This is twisted. I don't see the humor in this. But I don't see a lot of. I don't think Richard is funny at all. So hey, maybe it's just me, and maybe I just don't get it. So Glowy and the women over there, like, Spook Cat and Glowy. And surprisingly, even Morgan thought that Richard making fun of Black Eagle raping him was funny. So I said something. Okay, my mistake. My goddamn mistake. I went in there and I said, this isn't funny. And Carrie came back. And Carrie, which I had no problem with Carrie at all, I guess she took it personally. Uh, I just don't think that, this whole thing about Black Eagle and Richard, Black Eagle says something like, I'm going to fuck Richard to piss off Jeff. And I don't understand why Jeff had anything to do with it. But Jeff made like 20 different episodes on this. None of his business, but you know, he took offense to Black Eagle's life, and this has nothing to do with Jeff. But I mean, if Black Eagle wants to have sex with Richard, I don't care. None of my business. But apparently, Jeff had a meltdown for weeks over it. I don't get along with Black Eagle, but what I saw last night when Richard got on and Carrie was there and Glowy and they were joking around about rape, about Black Eagle having like something about you're gonna take off my clothes and you're gonna rape me. I thought I wasn't. I don't think that was in good form. So usually, and of course Dana was there. Supposed to be a grown-up woman who's supposed to be a therapist and stand up for women. I didn't think women would think that rape jokes would be funny, but apparently Dana thinks they are. So anyway, so I went in there and I said, "Oh, you guys are talking about rape? That's not a funny thing." Oh God, damn. I guess I'm a party pooper, you know. I'm just I'm just using logic and critical thinking. Like, hey, maybe this isn't, like a 70-year-old lady trying to rape Richard. Maybe that's not a funny thing. But hey, I triggered all the women because they thought Richard was hilarious and funny. And I don't think he's funny. But out of nowhere, out of nowhere, Gwen came at me. You know, old Gwen. Out of nowhere, she came at me and said, "Miller, shut up. You're the one who said that Jeff raped me." Something that I mentioned, 7 years ago when I was drunk and set up by Jeff B, a troll trap, because that's what it is. And he's trying to set up Black Eagle. Even though her mom passed away, he's been trying to set up a troll trap for Black Eagle, so she can come over to his panel and he can set her up, because that's what he does. And so, long time ago, long time ago, I was drinking, and I was friends with Pandora, and Jeff knew that I was drinking. All right, he knew that I was drunk and mad. He knew I was upset, so he wanted me to get on panel because he knew I was going to say stupid shit. And somehow Pandora and Jeff got me somehow. I even paid for the goddamn internet, and I got on his panel, and I said stupid shit because that's what they wanted to do. They set me up. And anyway, yes, I did say that Jeff was a predator and that he raped Gwen. I said that, yes. How is he gonna rape Gwen? I don't know. You can't rape anybody over the fucking internet. All right, I was just mad that night. So that's what happened last night. I called out Richard for doing rape jokes with Black Eagle, and Gwen punched me in the face, and she brought this shit up again. And is it true? Yes, I told Gwen that Jeff was a predator. Yes, and I'll stand by that, 100%. I do believe that Jeff wanted to have sex with Gwen, and I'm not gonna say it's not true. I believe it, and I still believe it. And I brought it up to Gwen, and I said, Gwen, this Jeff guy, I don't trust him. Stay away from him. And she didn't listen to me. So hey, what are you gonna do? You try to help your friends, and if they don't listen to you, well, what are you gonna do? So she came at me last night pretty hard, and then the women got all upset. Like, how dare you, Miller? You come in here and say that the rape jokes of Black Eagle and Richard are not funny. How dare you? And Dana had a meltdown, and Spookhead had a meltdown, and everyone had a meltdown. Even Lily Rose. She's like, Miller, I can't believe you just said that. And, I just don't think that starting a live show, and accusing an old woman like Black Eagle of raping you, Richard, is funny. I don't know. Hey, maybe I'm in the wrong, okay? Maybe I just don't have the female brain. But I just don't think that, I just don't get it. I just don't get it. I don't know why that is funny. I'm sorry. And for Gwen to come at me and bring up that old shit again, and then I had to defend myself because I did say those things about Jeff. Okay, but again, Jeff is a liar. He's not telling you the truth. And yes, I warned Gwen about Jeff. I don't trust the guy. I just don't trust him. And when you have a friend, a woman like Gwen, and she's cute, and she has all these guys all over the place. And first of all, the point of it was, me and Gwen were doing a show. And I try to tell Gwen, listen, when you're doing a show, you have to be loyal to your co-host, okay? You have to ignore the haters and try not to get people to get into your head, because that's how people break up relationships, okay? I mean, If you have two people doing a radio show, and you're always going to have people coming in and saying, hey, you suck. You suck. Break it up. Okay? Don't be with that guy anymore. You're better on your own. You can do better on your own. And this is how, this is why you have like, Howard Stern and a lot of people in the radio business and even in TV shows, like Roseanne, you know, you got a lot of people talking shit and breaking up friendships. And that's what Jeff did. What I try to tell Gwen is, please stick with me. Do not listen to these fuckers. And she didn't want. She did not listen to me. She would, she's the one that fucked it up. Because when you have a co-host, you're supposed to be 100% on his side, no matter what. No matter what happens. No matter what people say. So she fucked it up. But anyway, so that's what happened last night. And I was like, what the fuck, Gwen? Why you got to bring that shit up again? She really hit me hard. And, the thing with Jeff is he's a fucking liar. I didn't even know the guy. Had no idea who he was. But he got involved with me and Gwen. Him and Angie are bullies. They were harassing me on Facebook about the Heather Wade shit. Jeff accused me of trying to break into Heather Wade's home. All right? This is before I called him a rapist. Years before. He accused me of trying to break into Heather Wade's home. All right? He accused me of being mean to Gwen, talking down to Gwen, abusing Gwen. He's the one that came at me. So 2 years later, I get drunk. He sets me up. He sets a troll trap, and I go up on panel and I call him a rapist and a predator. Yes, because I had enough of his ass. I had reasons to blow up. All right. I just don't go at people for no reason. And so he will not, when I know he has a lot of followers and, mostly the cat ladies. And he will not tell you this. He will not tell you that he's the one that fucked with me first. And eventually I came at him with the silver bullet shit and, the predator thing. And did I accuse him of when I was drunk one night? And, he came, me and Pandora were good friends until Jeff came along. Imagine that, guys. Imagine. How does that work? It just seems that, all the friends that I've had, Jeff always got involved. Always. And I was mad at Jeff for fucking with Pandora. When I was trying to have a relationship with Pandora behind the scenes, Jeff would go up on her chats and make fun of me for weeks, impersonate me and make fun of me and jab at me and fucking make fun of me for weeks. So now you wonder why I called him all these names. He won't tell you the timeline. It's not like I was just doing a radio show with Gwen and I called him those things. That's not what happened. Right? He fucked with me with Gwen, with Heather Wade. Right? He had that stupid ass show about the werewolf with Heather Wade. That happened before that. And he lied to Heather. That whole show was a fucking lie. It was a fucking lie. He knew that he was fucking with me. And every woman that I talk to on YouTube, he's fucked with. That's just a fact. So calling him a predator or calling him a rapist is nothing compared to the fucking abuse and harassment by his fucking group on Facebook with Angie. All right? I've been called beta for years, gay for years. I've been harassed for years. by Jeff and Angie for years, and accused of breaking into a woman's home without proof. But he still says that I tried to open her door. Never happened. So now you understand why I came at him. All right, but he won't tell you the past. He will just say, "Oh, you call me a rapist." You stick to that story, right? He's going to stick to that story. So that's what happened last night. This is a bunch of drama. And yeah, I'm a little hungover and I need some water. But for Gwen to come over here and protect Richard and Jeff, who are the bad people, they are the bad people, not me. I'm the good guy. Gwen, you're on the wrong side. You're on the fucking wrong side. And for you to still stand with Jeff, you look like an idiot, Gwen. The war with Gwen continues. May the force be with you. Goodbye.